What's up everyone? Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen. Today we are making soup. Why? Because it's Saturday. It's Soup Saturday. Soup Saturday. It's French lentil soup with tarragon and thyme. Just because it's summertime doesn't mean you can't have soup. A good soup can be had by all, any time of the year. Now, as always, the ingredients are listed below. Let's get started. First thing you want to do, grab your biggest soup pot that you have. Now, let's start chopping our veggies. You're gonna need a large yellow onion, some tomatoes, some garlic, and a carrot. And some other stuff, but you don't have to chop that. Start chopping. Throw in your olive oil, and we're gonna saute our onions and carrots for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, let's dice our garlic. It smells good up in here. And we're gonna dice and seed our tomatoes. All right, now that we're done with that, we're going to add our garlic, tarragon, thyme, and paprika. But I want to show you this. I just opened this. It is beautiful. And paprika. And we're going to saute this for 2 minutes. Now you want to make sure to stir this around because it's really easy for this to start sticking. All right, now that we've tended that for about 2 minutes, we're going to add our tomatoes. And it said if you need to at this point, add a little bit of water to prevent it from sticking. Just a little splash. 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes has done this pot a lot of good. Smells French. Now we're gonna add our vegetable broth or water, whichever you prefer. Obviously, vegetable broth's gonna taste a lot better. We're going to add our lentils. Fun fact, did you know that lentils are friggin' awesome? First of all, if you put your hand in these, they're like little stream-shaped stones that have been in the forest for thousands of years. Really, they're really smooth. I just want to dip my hands in them. Anyway, lentils are legumes. Lentils come in all shapes and sizes. They're yellow lentils, black lentils, red lentils, purple lentils, oval ones, heart-shaped ones, round ones, hexagonal ones. There are French ones and other ones. They're awesome for fiber and protein, and they fight cancer, and they have lots of iron, and they're pretty much amazing. So if you have lentils, or if you've never tried them, throw them in everything, because they're awesome. Lentils. French. Bay leaves. Bam, bam. Bam. Salt. And a few pinches of pepper. Now we're gonna cover this and bring to a boil, so turn it up a little bit. And then once it gets to a boil, we're gonna lower the heat and simmer. All right, we are boiling. So what we're gonna do is turn this down to a simmer. We're gonna cover it back up for 45 minutes. 45 minutes is finally up. Check our soup. Yeah, it smells good. All right, it looks delightfully rustic. Obviously, we want to make sure our lentils are tender. They're pretty tender. Now, the cookbook said if it is too liquidy, to take the lid off and let it cook for a few more minutes. Conversely, if it's too thick, to add a little bit more water. I think this is probably perfect, because again, I'm cooking it, so. But really, I think it's pretty much where it should be. So I'm just gonna turn it off and eat it, like you're supposed to do. But first, I'm gonna get the bay leaves. You need to get those out first. Let's try it. All right, so you're supposed to eat this with crusty bread. Got the crustiest bread I could find. That's good stuff. The lentils are perfectly tender. It could probably use maybe a couple more minutes. Ooh, falling apart. So apparently, French lentils are great for eating after you first cook them. So they're great for leftovers. They hold up really well. So I'm anxious to see what this tastes like as a leftover. This is really good. It has a nice subtle flavor to it. It's not overpowering, nothing's overpowering, but it's flavored really well. There are just the right amount of spices in there. And the recipe does say you can use water or vegetable broth. I would not use water. I would 100% use vegetable broth because that's another thing about lentils. They're kind of like a blank slate. You can put them in anything and they'll take on the flavor. I would definitely put vegetable broth in this because you want to give it a little bit more of a, you know, a good flavor. But this is really good. It is really good with some bread too. You should definitely dip some crusty bread in there if you have some. Anyway, overall, this is a really good soup. I like it a lot. I'll probably make it again. Lentils are freaking awesome, so you should always eat them. So I hope you liked this. If you did, if you'd make this, hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. And as always, subscribe and comment and like and all that good stuff. I will see you all next time.